Hey guys, this is Erick from Cristafurion and Friends, and I'm gonna bring you a little nature healing going on here. You can see me guiding through the menu right there. Some of the things I want to discuss here in the nature healing is my traits. Here you see the plant traits. You've got everything from harvest, savage growth, to blossom. Just the basic stuff. Don't get too fancy. Don't go over anything else. I'm just giving you a quick overview of what I've got in my traits. Shape-shifting, I don't really have much in shape-shifting, and I actually avoided the insect. That's one of the big things that, I was talking about during the show. I totally avoided the insect because it just wasn't going with what I was the way I was building this nature healer. And you can see I just got the center straight down to the bottom. Okay, the iconic powers, anything that was left over, I totally used it up on powerful resistance. We have what else do we have there? We have Wisdom of Solomon. And we have Emphatic Healing and Miracle Worker. The first two you need to get are definitely Miracle Worker and Emphatic Healing, because you need those two. The other two were just bonuses that I just decided to pick up because I wasn't really using it for anyone else. As you guys can see, I have 59 skill points, so I have a lot of my weapon traits opened out and spec'd out. First thing you want to do is you want to get anything with any critical healing or healing magnitude. Get those as fast as you can. As they open up, you get them. Those, see that one I've got locked. At some point I'm going to respec again those 59 points. So just that way I can cover all my critical healing and magnitude healing. And once I cover all those, then you start building everything else up. You start building dominance. You start building vitalization. You don't really need those as a healer. One of the big things that usually happens as you're healing, or as you're starting out as any kind of healer, not just nature, whether it's electrical or sorcery, is the fact that it has happened to me too. Is that we get confused as to what we're doing in healing. You know what I mean? And I used to hear it before from my friends. I used to hear it from Cristafurion. I used to hear it from the tank, John. It's like, you're not in there to tank. You're not in there to DPS. You're not a DPS healer. You're a healer. One of the big things is when you're in healing mode, you're the worst of the worst when it comes to dealing damage. Your job isn't to kill anything, and your job isn't to sit there and take a hit. You can't take a hit, and you're dealing a minimal amount of damage. Out of the 4 or 8 people, whether you're in a group or raiding, you do a minimal amount of damage. Okay? So understanding when you go into an instance, when you go into a raid, when you go into a T1 or a T2, you're the guy or girl who's doing the least amount of damage. So stick to healing. You're not a DPS healer, you're a healer. Healer, healer, healer all the way. So keep that in mind. You're gonna be healing. If you didn't think you wanted to be a healer, then definitely just switch back to DPS and spec your guy out to be a DPSer. I've met healers who are like, no, I'm spec'd out for both. Honestly, I have no idea how they do it. There's no way. You cannot be spec'd out for both. Okay, you're either a healer or a DPSer. Here are my loadouts that I have for you right here. And we're going to go straight to my healing loadout. And I started off with metabolism, as you can see. It'll work its way down. If you want to see my entire toolbar, just pause it at the right cue, and you can jot it down, write it on a piece of paper, or whatever it is you need to do. This is what I'm doing right now, and this is the actual layout of my loadout that pretty much is getting me right now through all of FOS. You know what I mean? At the skill point that I have, at the level that I'm having, without going into the insect form, about good 80 to 90% of the time, I will beat out whatever other healer is there. Check out the points. I'm healing at the top max. One of the big things, you have to understand, a move like, let's say, the one that's on right now, Blossom. Blossom is an instant heal. It's your biggest instant heal, okay? And you have to know what you're doing. You know, if the power bars of your team goes down less than half, okay, instantly use that Blossom, okay? A move like Savage Growth or Cross-Pollination, you know, those are healing over time. Those, as you see right on the thing, it says it releases pheromones. Those pheromones slowly heal over time. Now, Cross-Pollination and Savage Growth have two different rates of healing. One is faster than the other. So it totally depends what situation you're in. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You're using a shield. You definitely want to protect your guys so you can actually heal them. So I have a shield on there. Okay? And then I have regeneration, which every nature healer should have. No matter where on your toolbar, no matter what you're doing, have regeneration. Why? Because it instantly heals everybody, no matter where they're at. As long as there's line of sight, you're going to heal everybody there. Even if they're in combat, they will heal. Now, if you're smart, you'll pop a shield and then do regeneration and just instantly heal and provide, you know, power and health for your entire team. Okay? One of the big things you want to do is you want to combine a move like Metabolism with all your heal over times, because, you know, you can pop one move, heal over time, everybody in the room gets jumped, and instead of popping another healing move, you do Metabolism, which takes a minimal amount of your power, and it'll increase the rate of healing. So it'll burn through the entire healing over time in order to work virtually instantly. And if you still need help, you know, pop a shield and then go to Blossom. Or if you're in that bad of a situation, you know, go back to regeneration, like I said before. You should be combining, you know, Savage Growth and Cross-Pollination with Metabolism at all times, especially if you're in a big environment and you're destroying a boss or you're doing a lot of ads or anything like that. That's what you kind of want to be doing, you know. And whenever you've got that one guy who looks like he's about to die, boom, that's where you use Blossom at. It'll instantly give him depending upon how powerful you are, you know, you can go straight up to 50. You know, I've hit Blossom, and it's given up to 1,000 plus critical points in one instant heal. I've seen it. I've done it. I think I have a video. I'll probably post it later of that as well. So, you know, I'm going back to the shape-shifting because I just really wanted to show you guys that, you know, I'm not using the insect path, you know, in the shape-shifting, because it's just something that I didn't want to choose. But a lot of people out there look negatively on it, and they're just putting out there that the best nature healer has to have at least some form of the insect, and definitely have that hive mentality. I forgot what that last move is called. That, you know, it'll put you in the right perspective. Honestly, I tried it once earlier. It didn't really work for me. There's the insect form right there under that branch, and you know I forgot what's the move that comes after it. A lot of people like it, and it tells you right there. Yes, it will increase your roll. It does make you a better healer, but the problem is I've gone into rooms, I've gone into raids, I've done FOS, I've done the Batcave with a healer that's in insect form, and I've still beaten them as far as the points are concerned. All right. Here I'm just demonstrating the fact that I have the rifle. One of the best things is if you're going to be a healer, any kind of healer, I recommend a ranged weapon. You don't want to be in the fight. You don't want to be a brawler. You know, you don't want to use a staff or anything like that. You know, you don't want to be in the fight. I recommend using a bow. I recommend using the rifle, even quite possibly the dual pistols, because you're still ranged. You're still far away. You know what I mean? Just careful with the dual pistols, because you can definitely open up and shoot everything that's around. So you don't want to do that. But use a ranged weapon. See what works with you. This is mine, and it's been working excellently. So good luck and take care, guys. Bye.